Are you considering moving to Denmark and want to land a job here? Or maybe you're already living here but struggling to find an interview? Well, you're not alone, and this video is for you. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my 6 top tips on how to land an interview here in Denmark. And if you stay to the end of the video, I will share a few bonus tips as a thank you. I really want to help you land a job in this amazing country. I also wish I filmed this video in the summer, as it gets terribly cold here in the winter. So let's get in the warm inside. That's better, in the warm. Now then, let's go through my 6 tips. Tip number 1, use the Danish job boards. So you need to know the most popular job boards in Denmark. But where do you start? Well, the most notable job sites are Job Index, Stepstone, Offer, or if you're an IT specialist, then try IT Job Bank. Other sites include Jobs in Copenhagen, Indeed, and Glassdoor. Copenhagen Post is both a physical newspaper you can receive, but there's also an online version. They have a job section that is for English speakers seeking jobs in Copenhagen. Facebook is a surprisingly good place to look. Just search for the job type you're looking for, and there is probably an active group for it. Then a great website to find jobs for English speakers is a place called englishjobs.dk. More on this site and company later. My second tip, apply to the companies. After you have tried the various job boards, the next step you can take is to apply to companies directly. Start researching which companies interest you and where you would like to work most. Denmark is home to some of the world's best companies. These include Novo Nordisk, Lego, Carlsberg, and my personal favourite and former employer, Maersk. There are also some fantastic startups and scale-ups here, from Trustpilot to Vivino to Palantir. You should visit the company's website pages, search their jobs page, and you can then apply to jobs directly. In some cases, you can also add your CV to their database and be notified about future jobs that fit what you are looking for. Another tip could be to look out for the growing companies who are in process of receiving funding, as this means they are going to grow and will be hiring. You can find this data on websites such as crunchbase.com. Tip number 3, build your network. Fun fact, 85% of jobs are filled through networking. This was the data revealed in a survey by a recruitment guru, Lou Adler. So, building your network is essential for finding the right opportunity for you. That's even more true when you are navigating your way in a very small country like Denmark. Network is key. Find and attend meetups, workshops, careers fairs, conferences. There is a lot going on in Denmark. Get out there and network. Meetup.com is full of events in Copenhagen, for example. Just try a search and I bet you will find something of interest. If you do, please comment below. Connect with relevant professionals and try to get some coffee chats if you can. Connect with recruitment companies here in Denmark. Try to find those that have positions in your field of expertise. Tip number 4, learn Danish. Learning the language of the country you live in is one of the best things you can do. Learning Danish will give you a better understanding of Denmark, and it will simply even make you feel more at home. Even though the majority of Danes speak excellent English, you should still start learning Danish. A basic level of understanding of Danish will show potential employers that you intend to stay here, and it shows that you're willing to make the effort. Both of these are very important for any employer. Going to Danish classes also really helps you to network with others, and it helps you settle into a new country. There are courses offered in classroom, online, or there's private tuition. Learning Danish in class is free for anyone, as long as you're living in Denmark, you have a residence permit, and you have a CPR number. This is one of the great things about Denmark. Free language lessons to help you settle into the country. To find a Danish course and centre, you can actually visit the dansksprogcenter.dk. Studieskolen is my personal favourite. I started my Danish classes with Studieskolen and they were brilliant. I got to quite a good level pretty quickly and met some great people in my class. Studieskolen has classes in the morning, daytime and evening, so you can find classes that fit your lifestyle. Additionally, they have 24 other languages you can learn, so it's an impressive language school. The next tip is to use LinkedIn and build your personal brand. Did you know that Denmark has a working population of approximately 3.1 million people, and according to web traffic statistics, 2.7 million are active in Denmark. That's a staggering 89% of the Danish population active on LinkedIn. So, you need to get on LinkedIn. Make sure your LinkedIn profile is on point. Have a good picture, good banner, great summary, clear role and responsibilities with metrics, etc. I actually have a video on exactly how you can do this. This video will be ready for you at the end of this video, and I've also added a link in the description below for you. Maximize your chances of being found by a hiring manager or recruiter by being active on LinkedIn regularly. You can join in on conversations and other people's posts and talk with people. Network. You can also engage with your network by posting your own content. This is a great way to showcase your interests or expertise. A tip for content creation is to know who your target audience is and create posts that will interest them. Get their attention and get talking. Remember to stay professional and always try and portray yourself in the best light. Networking now will help you in the future. People will remember you. I always say, the world is a small place and Denmark is even smaller. If you leave a good impression on people, there's a good chance that positive experience will come back to you one day. My final tip is a really good one, and that is to get into contact with EnglishJobDenmark.dk. This company is run by a very good connection of mine, Leslie Peterson. I've been in contact with Leslie for a number of years, and what she does for expats in Denmark is fantastic. One of her notable services is the personal one-to-one tailored course for helping you land your dream job. This will include personal branding, about Danish culture, your personal development, and essentially helping you land a job here in Denmark. This would be money well spent on personal investment for yourself. Reach out to Leslie and her team and get yourself a one-to-one session booked in. So, there you have it. 6 tips on how to get a job here in Denmark. Let's recap quickly on what they were. Apply via job boards, apply to companies directly, build your network, learn Danish, use LinkedIn and your personal brand, and use Job Boards Denmark. At the start of this video, I promised you a few bonus tips if you stick to the end. So here it is. CVs in Denmark is best kept short, ideally 1 or 2 pages. Also, having your picture at the top left of your CV is the done thing here. Personally, I'm not a fan of CVs as it can influence bias, but that's for another video. My next tip, follow Talenteer on LinkedIn. Talenteer is a recruitment company in Copenhagen with an international team of recruiters. Every week, Talenteer posts recruitment tips and job postings across the different clients. Almost every job is for English speaking that does not require Danish fluency. So there is another great source of job opportunities for you. Finally, your next step should be to watch my video on how to create a great LinkedIn profile. After that, you can perhaps move on to the video how to use LinkedIn to land job interviews. Then I'm quite sure you'll be in a great position to land an interview. Good luck and see you in the next video.